Excuse me, can I help you? Are you looking for Prior Maberel or Joffrey? I think he's sleeping, but it must be important. Go ahead upstairs and wake him. What can I do for you? We're a 9 Divines Priory, dedicated to the Order of Talos. Lord Talos teaches us to be prepared to protect his people in peace and war. I'm on night watch here in case someone needs the chapel or wants to talk, or has mysterious business like you. I was just writing a letter to my mother. She's quite upset by the assassinations. Like members of my order, the Blades are devoted to the Divine Talos. We honor them for their dedication and devotion. Oh, yes, he'll be in the Priory House somewhere. We are a monastic order devoted to Divine Talos, who was the mortal Tiber Septim, the founder of the Empire. Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. Oh, what next? He seems to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true, that the attack on the Chapel of Devella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself. Bye.
Go ahead, please. Waynon Priory is a monastery devoted to the praise and worship of Talos and the 9 Divines. Brother Piner, Father Joffrey, and I are members of the Order of Talos. Erenor, a lay brother, tends after the sheep and our little farm.
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
You'll most likely find him in the library. Our order works to spread the teachings and worship of the Divine Talos. Surely you have heard of us. If not, I invite you to spend some time in our fine library. All are welcome here. The Emperor's elite knights. They dedicate themselves to Talos above and the Septims here on Earth. The loss of the Emperor must be a terrible blow to them. Bye.
What do you want? All right. Thank you.
Brother Piner is a fine young monk, zealous and energetic. In time, I hope he may add patience and prudence to his list of virtues.
I'm sorry. Go. Thank you.
Surprised by Erenor's uncanny way with sheep? Perhaps it would interest you to know that Erenor's sister, Dagail in Leowyn, is an accomplished spellcrafter.
Certainly.
Farewell.
Well. Go ahead. All right. Goodness, what can I say? Good one. I doubt it. That's cute. You think I'm afraid of you? I doubt it. Sure, that's cute. Oh, talk tough to me. Really now, you're such a charmer. Not bad. No, you do me too much honor. I doubt it. Blow away. What a waste of time. Take care. What can I do? We'll see. Not bad. Not bad. Really now. You're such a That's cute. I doubt it. I'll take that and thank you very much. God. Be seeing you.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want? Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death? You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can. It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move. The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jaeger Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity. Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard. The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries. One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard. The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kavach. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here. I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need. Your first priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here. I don't have much here at hand, but you're welcome to anything you need from my chest in the reading. Prior Maberel and Brother Piner may also be able to help. You should speak to them about it if you haven't already. Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
What can I do for you? The Blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former Blades. I myself was training as a Blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way. It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blade. Chapter houses of the Order, like Wayland Priory, provide safe houses for traveling Blades as well as our more public religious function. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here. Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my Blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you. Good day.
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables. Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
What can I do for you? Look, I like you, but not enough.
Brother Piner is a fine young monk. You are welcome to take my horse. I rarely travel, so I'm sure you will put her to better use than I.
Be seeing you.
Something I can help you with. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones. Bye. State your business. We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor. Be seeing you. Greeting. Something to... I understand the fight. Take care. My sons. Have you seen my sons? I heard that the Countess is quite upset lately. Apparently, someone stole something very personal to her. Oh, my sons. My poor sons. Who will help them now? Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
Yes? In Coral, we don't think much about what goes on in the Imperial Palace. But these murders, the Emperor and all his sons dead? What's next? The old fellow? At Wayne Priory? It's a small community outside the walls, southeast of the Coral Gate on the Black Road. You have to admit, this is a good place to live. Friendly folks, I think. Farewell.
Hello. My sons. Have you seen my sons? Reynold Germain has terrible memory. We've met many times, but when I saw him in Cheydinhal, he walked right past me like we were strangers. Yes, it's quite odd. Reynold, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually Reynold is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd, but then it's really none of my business. Yes, Rallis and Antis. They're going to fight off the creatures at our farm, but I fear for their safety. For the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures at our farm not far from Coral. They're coming from someplace in the Great Forest. I don't know where, but Rallis may know more by now. My boys will take up the fight, even if the guards won't. Doesn't matter if it's outside the town walls, it still affects us all. They expect me to go with them, but I fear in my old age I'm not the warrior I once was. Would you go in my place? Somehow, I knew you'd do the right thing. I'm supposed to meet them at Wayne Priory. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now, so you can get there in time. I need a drink to calm my nerves. Please, excuse me. Have you talked to my sons yet? I don't want them leaving on their own. Rallis knows why we have to be the ones to get rid of them. Antis, he's another story. Rallis, he's a good boy, but he's hot-headed. Keep a close eye on him, will you? Watch over them and keep them safe. I couldn't bear to lose them to those monsters. Good luck to you. Please, don't waste time speaking to an old man. Go and help my son. Who are you? Why isn't Father here? He knows how important this is. They say that when you murder... What do you mean he's not coming? He told you to come with us instead? Has he no honor? I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, friend. I'm waiting for my father, Valus Odil. Have you seen him in town by any chance? There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil. All of the Bellas... They began raiding our farm a few days ago. There are more now. I have no idea where they're coming from. It's our duty to protect our own, even if others will do nothing. Father taught us that much, and we won't back down from a fight. The guards claim there's no evidence of them, so they won't lift a finger. That's why we have to be the ones to deal with them. He's not coming with us? I think I understand, and it is better that he remains safe. I wonder why he has asked you to take his place. You would join us, though you have no personal stake in this fight? An honorable deed. There's no point in waiting here any longer. Follow me. We will spill their blood in the name of our Father. We can't keep stopping to talk like this. We've got to get out there and fight. We will spill their blood in the name of our... It's just this way. I think I'm ready for this, but I worry about Antus. He's never seen a fight like this before. The farm is near. Stay close. Filthy vermin. Stay focused. Watch your backs and be careful. What's going on? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Stay focused. Watch your backs and be careful. Antis, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go! Defend yourselves. Here they come! Damn you! Am I supposed to press? This ends here! We beat them! We slaughtered them all! Did you see? Did you see how well I fought? Ha! Let's go see my father, and let him know of our victory.
What is it now? You look tough. Want to join the Fighters Guild? If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Dunton. You'll find her in Coral. She can tell you all you need to know. We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. If you're interested, see Velena Dunton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burzgrokash in Shedinol. Join the guild. You won't regret it. Good morning. Well, ain't you the High Tom Titty? You want something, I guess, or you wouldn't be messing up my air. Yeah, I used to be Fighters Guild here in Coral, but I done some incarceration for trespassing and theft. Couple of times. You know, they kick you out of the guild if you get caught doing some incarceration. How many? I forget. But I did a lot. They say that when you murder... Stop talking!
You're back, and you've brought my sons with you. How wonderful! Foul things. They deserve the death you've brought them. My boys are safe. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for sticking with them and helping a foolish old man. Please, take this. I won't be needing it any longer. My battles are over. I plan to live out my days on the farm in peace and quiet. Goodbye.
Hi there.
I'm only asking for a sing. I can see you're a kind soul, gentle lady. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Blessings of Akatasha.
Hi there.
Morning. Welcome to the Oak Enclosure. This one is Talisman, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal. The Oak Enclosure is the place of choice for well-bred visitors to Coral. The Grey Mare is more suitable for others. Casta Scribonia has finished a new book. Nothing that interests me, though. What can I interest you in? And that seems a fair price. A fine transit. And excellent bargain. A good price. Thank you for your business. Be seeing you.
What is it?
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Shadenhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else.
Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Shadenwall, they say? Well, I'm sick of it. Sick and tired, tired and sick, and perhaps a little drunk. But never mind. You look like the honest sort, so I've got a job for you. You're going to travel to Shadenwall and find out what sort of imposter is trying to besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him... I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then. Off you go. I swear I didn't know that was your pig. Eh? Oh, sorry. I look like someone else just then. Or rather, you did. Yeah, that's it. Aren't you doing a job for me? You should be off then. Hello, love. I'll have another bottle of wine, if you please. And do hurry. The last 5 barmaids I've talked to never came back. Wait, you don't work here, do you? But you do work for me. At least you're supposed to be working for me. Off you go, then. I swear I didn't know that was... Oh.
Can you spare a... I'm saving up enough for some medicine. Anvil is all in the up. Blessings of Stendar upon you.
Welcome to Renoir's Books. I'm the owner, Estelle Renoir. Look around. If you don't see what you want, please ask. It's good to know we've got such a strong Fighters Guild presence here in town. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Take care. Hello. I'm Castor Scribonia, the writer, author of Woman Gone Wild. Who is the fairest of them all, other than myself? The proprietor of the Grey Mare is lovely. She and the guard captain would be a nice couple. The Fighters Guild is a good place to go if you need weapons training. You too.
Oh, what can I do for you? You too.
Only the finest wares to buy and barter at Northern Goods and Trades. I'm Cedneus, the proprietor. How can I help you? If I don't have what you need, you might try the other coral merchants. Renoir's has books, fire and steel for your armor and weapons. An old cleric with that name comes in now and then. Lives southeast of town on the Black Road at Waynon Priory. Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. Can I interest you in some of my wares? Thank you for your patronage. Good day. Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town? Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well. My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral. I heard there is a good smith in Coral. Be seeing you.
I'm Rena Bruyant. I love dogs. Doesn't everyone? They probably call us the dog people here in town. Romalis and I love dogs. We have quite a few. So sweet and well-behaved you wouldn't believe. It's good to know. Farewell. Well met.
We've met many times, but when I saw him in Cheydinhall, he walked right past me like we were strangers.
How goes it? Hondatar is the name. I'm a hunter and mountain man. The deer here are skittish. Need to get them quick, or they'll lead you a merry chase. Poison on your arrows can help, and it won't hurt the meat. We're all talking about the Emperor. Be seen.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is Fire and Steel. Quality armor and weapons, repairs too. What can I do for you? Nice town, but you need money here to live well. Head out of town and do some hunting. Sell the skins, or you can loot old caves and ruins. I heard that the Countess is quite upset lately. Apparently, someone stole something very personal to her. Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you? Bye.
Let's hear it.
You're a bold little thing, aren't you? I'm afraid you're of no use to me. Goodbye.
Good morning. You're not afraid of trouble, are you? You'd like the Fighters Guild. If you're interested, been to Fire and Steel recently? Rashida has some nice new swords in there. And she's a friendly one, she is. Be seeing you.
It's you. Hi. You look tough. Want to join the Fighters Guild? Join the guild. You won't regret it.
Let's hear it. Good work, good pay. Want to join the guild? Lots of dogs in this town. Lots of sheep, too. Of course, I prefer the taste of sheep. Join the guild. You won't regret it.
Greetings. How may I help you? Are you perhaps interested in joining the Fighters Guild? They say that when you murder... The Fighters Guild is a brotherhood of warriors. We provide a service to Tamriel, lending steel and shield to those who need our help. Whether that means ridding a town of an invading menace or protecting a helpless mage, we'll take the contract. The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining? Excellent. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild. You should report to either Azan in Anvil or Burz Grokash in Cheydinhall for contracts. You will advance through the ranks of the Fighters Guild when you have proven your merit. As you complete contracts and fulfill your duties, you'll be promoted to the next station, accepting the associated duties and responsibilities. Be aware, though, that your rank can be stripped for failure to uphold the tenets of the Guild or at my discretion. See Azan in Anvil or Burzgrokash in Shadenal for contracts. Go hurt something.
What?
Bye.
What do you want? You will advance through the ranks of the Fighters Guild when you have proven your merit. As you complete contract, be aware, though, that your rank can be stripped. Take care.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood...
You have my ear, citizen. You have my ear, citizen. Speak. Go take your break. It's about...
What is it now? Welcome to the All Saints Inn. I'm Willett, the publican. Where to sleep? The Tiber Septim Hotel in Talos Plaza is nice but expensive. Luther Broad's boarding house in Elven Gardens is just okay. The bloated float on the waterfront is cheap, and a bit too interesting for my tastes. You'll never leave the feed bag on it. Leave me alone.
Moran Arian, I'm very fond of nice things. How fortunate that I can afford them. The Temple District is by far the most desirable address in the city. Why? Because I live here, of course. Don't you agree? They say that when... Take care.
Here's a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Identity of the Grey Fox revealed. Sorry? Sorry? I made quite a lot of gold from my last expedition. I bought this house, invested the rest, and now I'm just living the life of the city gentleman. Rats? They've got Fighters Guild people out killing rats? You're kidding, right? Goodbye.
Greetings, fellow Breton.
My name is Hastrel Otis, and I'd like to talk about Akatosh. Akatosh speaks to us all, but we never listen. Go to the Temple of the One, read the Covenants, praise the Nine. Rosan is a talented...
Farewell.
What is it, citizen? Speak. Sorry? Castiff says he works. Ha! Flies land on him, he's too lazy to brush them off. I'm sick of taking abuse for him, even if he is my brother. Anvil is... Take care.
Good afternoon. You can call me Halad the Outlaw, because I'm on the lam. I helped build Raven Rock. Had a bad run-in with the law, so here I am. Pretty soon I'll head out for the Imperial Reserve, try my luck there. The assassinations. What else is there to talk about? Perfectly planned and executed. The blades perfectly useless. Complete disaster. I'm through talking to you.
What is it? Go ahead, please. Lose the key to your house? Find Mandil. He can get in, I'll bet. Bye.
Oh, hey, sweet lady of Wayrest. Oh, hey, sweet lady of mine. Oh, I'll see you again, yes, I'll see you again. Sweet lady of Wayrest, so fine. I ain't got nothing to say to you, Fancy Pants, so why don't you mind your own business, eh?
I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids. If I had a question about heavy armor, blessings up.
There once was a hardy young lad of the sea, a red guard. So long.
Goodbye. I ain't got nothing to say to you, Fancy Pants.
Beautiful, isn't she? The Marie Elena. Damn fine ship. With a damn fine crew. I should know. I'm her first mate. Malvolus is my name. So believe me when I tell you we don't like it when people snoop around in our affairs. You get near that ship and my men will run you through.
speak.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
I'm Jer. I'm a dip. A pickpocket. But relax, you're safe from me. You look like you might take offense. Too risky. You have to watch out for pickpockets in the city. You'd be surprised how many waterfronters earn a good income that way. They say that... Enough talk.
You're talking to Algot the Northerner. Guess you've got nothing better to do. I'm here because I'm a loafer, and the city's an easy place for a loafer to get by. I do odd jobs, a little adventuring, build up a little pile. You need money fast. Try...
Make it...
I'm the warehouse watchman, Damian Magius. Ooh. We store goods here until the buyer can collect them, or until the ships come in. The feedback...
I'm the lighthouse keeper, Velen Andis. The lighthouse is mostly for show. You'd have to be an idiot to try to navigate here by night. Rats? Goodbye.
Areldil, we don't have any business, do we? Then perhaps will you excuse me? I'm not in the habit of answering questions for strangers. No offense intended. The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace. Be seeing you. What can I do for you? Well met. Welcome to the Bloated Float. She's the finest inn on the water in all Cyrodiil. There's a room, all right, and a fine room it is. Yours for the night for only 10 gold. A wise choice indeed. You've never had a night's rest like this, I assure you. The room is down below deck. It's the door on the left. You've already got them. Farewell.
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater brigands. What? I was told there are only 2 others on board. I locked the bouncer in the storage room, and she has the owner. So that leaves you. Now I'll ask again. Who are you? There's no one else in our group except the 4 of us. The Blackwater Brigands don't just take on new members out of the clear blue sky. When we formed the Brigands 3 months ago, I was told no more than a 4-way split on all the profits. So stop telling lies and tell me what you're doing here. Then perhaps my sword can find the words that your mouth cannot. This ends here. Ah! Ah! Why won't you die? Oh! This is the part where you fall down and die. About time someone showed up. Thank you for freeing me. I'm Grumman Gromaran, the bloated float's bouncer and helmsman. I've been locked in that storage room for hours.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands stormed the ship.
They took myself and Ormil, the float's owner, hostage and put the ship to sea. I have no idea what they're after. If you can get me safely to the top deck, I can steer the float home. But I'm not budging until the coast is clear. I'm used to dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves.
All I know is there seems to be 4 of them. They blindfolded me before they put me in here, so I didn't see much.
We rarely get real trouble here. The watch puts a stop to rough stuff damn quick. I'm mostly ornamental at the bloated float. Makes folks happy. I understand Mandil has some rather nimble fingers. The float has 3 decks. This deck is the inn deck. The next level up is the tavern deck. And then there's the top deck. Good luck. You'll need it. I'll wait here until the tavern deck is cleared. Good luck. You'll need it.
Oh, there. Where do you think you're going? Celine's not going to like this one bit. I wasn't to be disturbed. The only way you're getting off this boat is when we throw your corpse over the side.
I'll wait on the tavern deck until you clear the top deck. That's where the ship's wheel is located. I thought I heard an Imperial woman's voice while I was blindfolded. Other than that, I don't know much more about her. I await your return, if you return. What are you doing up here? They find the Golden Galleon yet? Over my dead body. Whoa! Yeah! Yeah! This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Die! Ha! You'll never take me down. Whoa! Top deck clear yet?
Sounds like the coast is clear, so I'll make my way up to the ship's wheel. But I'm not moving this hulk an inch until Ormil is safe.
Be cautious. Their leader sounds dangerous.
How'd you get in here? Roth? I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you? There's no cook on board the bloated float. How dare you try and make a fool of me? After I deal with you, I'll feed your body to the slaughterfish.
Oh, thank goodness. That horrid woman kept threatening me. She said if I didn't come up with a loot, she'd throw me to the slaughterfish. Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They hijacked the bloated float because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story. I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the previous owner hid within this very vessel. It was to be a statuette made completely of gold. At the time, the idea was quite clever, I thought. I figured the lore would draw more curiosity seekers and adventurers looking for the treasure. What could the harm be if while they were here, they bought a drink or two? My business has increased quite a bit since I leaked the story. Well, obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't want to have their blood on my hands. Anyway, sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely at the Imperial City docks. I'll turn over her body and the bodies of her compatriots when we arrive at the Imperial City. Don't let it trouble you, friend. I'm glad that you were on board to help rid me of them. If you hadn't been here, I don't even want to think about it. Please, go get some rest.
Many thanks. I'm preparing the ship for her return. Thanks again for helping us. I'm sure Ormil will reward you appropriately. I haven't time for fools. Uzul Grogulam. I'm courting Mavrina Arano, so stay away from her. I got matrimony on my mind. Hard to find an orc girl in this city like Uma Gramarad. Smart, tough, got a good trade. Nice looking too, so I gotta make my intentions clear. If you're an alchemist, the main ingredient is a good place to shop. Stop.
I'm Praxides Afranius. My brothers and I share a house in the Temple District. It is a very fashionable address, of course, but we live simply. Razan is Goodbye.
I'm Adenrel. I'm discouraged. Lots of us on the waterfront are down. We can't do that dungeon stuff like your adventurers. We got no money, no skills. Nobody wants us. I needed some cash, so I went to see Jensen. Goodbye.
What do you need? Never compromise. Never blink. Never wink at injustice. Never quit trying to make this a better city for everyone. He's just a thief. He's supposed to be the head of the Thieves Guild. Oh, what a joke. Can you imagine a bunch of thieves trying to form a guild? The nobility hate him, but the peasants and the beggars love him, especially in the waterfront. Anvil is all... Farewell.
I don't have time to talk. People in the city, they get stuff and forget to pay. So I help them remember. You talk to them, lean on them a bit, and they remember right away. We're all talking...
I saw a mud crab.
Go ahead.
Well met.
Have you ever seen...
What can I do for you?
Master Umbacano is a fine gentleman. Mad for old Aliad stuff, true, but he's got the dosh, so it's all right, ain't it? The Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief. I got no complaints. Kind of an arrogant bastard if you get right down to it, but he pays us well enough. How do you do?
What's new with you?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in...
You're awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I suppose you're wondering what I did with Celine. The authorities at the Imperial City took her off the ship as soon as we docked. I was also informed that there was a reward for her capture. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here, of course. She was a ruthless woman, and I'm glad she's gone. Such a waste. Yes, the float is quite a vessel, don't you think? The only functioning tavern and inn on the water in all of Cyrodiil. Bought it maybe 10 years ago when it was decommissioned. Had to gut the whole thing to make room, but kept it seaworthy. All the furnishings were built inside the ship, since they were too big to be carried on board. Spared no expense. Farewell, my friend.
You're welcome on board the bloated float any time. Too bad she's dead. She wasn't a bad-looking woman. For an Imperial, that is. So long.
Farewell.
Good
You
evening.
have my ear, citizen.
How are you?
Nothing's keeping you here, so move on.
Good evening. Jemad keeps the grounds of the temples nice and neat. Other things Jemad does, when they ask. The Arboretum, that's where Jemad likes to go. Always quiet, always green. Looking for an axe? Bye.
You have my ear, citizen. What is it, citizen? There's a new ship moored up in the waterfront district. The Marine.
Hello again. That route seems to have strange properties, the likes of which I've yet to see duplicated in other flora of its ilk. I believe that Sinderian in Skingrad could serve your inquiry better, as his area of expertise centers around things of this nature. Good thing we have the Black Horse Courier. I don't know how we'd get our news without it. Thorinir didn't turn out to be such a bad fellow after all. I'm glad he decided to join the Society.
It can't be. No doubt. What do you want? While you're in the market district, see Rosan's weapons at a fighting chance. I shopped at Three Brothers a couple of days ago. Not sure which one I talked to, though. Yes? If I had a question... Bye.
How are you? Any friend of the Society is a friend of mine. If I don't have what you need, try Claudette Perrick at the Gilded Corral. that's right here in the market district. How interesting. I've heard of these glowing roots, but never had the fortune of seeing one. Unfortunately, I know nothing about them. You want to speak to Sindarian of Skingrad. He's an alchemist over there who specializes in unusual plants, fungi, and roots. The Grey Fox sound... Well, maybe Thorinir wasn't responsible for digging up those corpses, but good riddance to his insane prices. Nice job. Bye.
What is it, citizen?
Sorry, friend. No time to talk. My friend Salith and I are training to be combatants in the arena. It takes a lot of dedication to do what we do. Sorry,
No talk, only train. Bronwyn and Salith, we become combatants in arena. We fight, we be champions, we be famous.
Well met.
Trouble? Truth is, the Legion doesn't... Move along.
Yes, I'm the city's arena gatekeeper, but I'm not on duty now. If you want to bet on a fight, see me at the arena between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. I understand old Dovin Aaron can still teach a bit about alteration. Ah, another happy spectator. You, of course, want to bet on a fight. Who will it be this time? The blue team or the yellow team? Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Well, if there's anything else I can do for you, please just ask. If, by any chance, you're interested in actually fighting in the arena, you need to head down to the Bloodworks and speak with Owen, the Blade Master. Just head through the door here on my right and take the stairs down. Be on your best behavior, though. Owen is a bit cranky by nature. Have a good day now.